I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I always look forward to Gobe Fest. And to think that actually how it came about, this will be our third edition.
Yeah, how did it come about?
So I remember it was, I had done an interview with Fred Amisi, he's a nutritionist. And at that time, was it the time when President Akufo-Addo was encouraging us to eat Gobe because of, he said during COVID, remember he came, he said we should prioritize made in Ghana foods like Gobe to save us from COVID and all of that. But I think listening to Fred, he had mentioned that Gobe is very good for male potency. The combination, the beans especially, very good for male potency. And if you see where I'm going with this.
Wow.
So we had cut that clip and it was making the rounds on social media. Boys were very excited that, you know, their Gobe investments also would bear fruits, literally. And so we thought, why not? Charlie, the way people were praising Gobe, why not dedicate a festival, a day, to just celebrate the goodness of Gobe? And that was it, really. We just thought, yeah, Charlie, Gobe has fun. So. And the boys, they now know that Gobe is for potency. And that was it. Gobe Fest was birthed.
I love it. And fast forward, 3 years later, we're on to bigger and more exciting ways.
That's right.
The first edition was mind-blowing. Second edition, even better than even possible. Third edition, about to blow your mind. On the 22nd of March at Legon City Mall, is directly opposite University of Ghana campus. Then right after Gobe is done, we are heading to the Eastern and Volta region. Heading to the Eastern and Volta region. I'm really excited about this. Darling, picture this, yeah? Okay. On Friday the 28th, yeah, you come here early in the morning, you do some cultural showcase, you eat some authentic beans-based products like wache, some kinky, throw in some gobe somewhere. Then once you're ready and you're full, you sit on a bus. Then we're heading to Trident.
You're taking the methane gas onto the bus.
Whoa! For all those.
But listen, everybody will be happy and fed, ready for the journey.
We need you full. Because we're heading into activities. Then we'll get to Trident Island of Adventure. So it's located in the eastern region around Akosombo.
Okay.
And there, we will do some hiking. So those, you see those nature hiking where you're climbing the mountain and you're strapped up and you can jump and all those exciting things. You can get a chance to do that. If you've ever jumped off a bridge and you always thought about jumping off a bridge, we're doing some abseiling at Adome Bridge. We'll be jumping off Adome Bridge. For those that love adventure, we will jump off Adome Bridge. Then while at it in the forest, we'll be doing some paintball. Then those that love water will be kayaking across the Volta Lake. Like all of this in the day. Then while at it, we'll have some delicious buffet lunch. Then we'll head on to the float. And at the float, we'll start it off with a nice boat cruise across the Akosombo Lake. Then we will come back to the float where there'll be a bonfire set up, DJ set up, and we're jamming by the lake.
Hey, we are romantic.
We say, we are not joking. We'll have a delicious dinner. Then we'll now wash down, settle down, and get into our camping bags for the night. We are camping by the Volta Lake. Literally. So we'll wake up to like the mist and everything else inclusive early morning. Then in the morning, we'll have some breakfast and then we'll head back on the road. From there, we are heading to Mejofe Canopy Walk. So we get to Mejofe, and there's like 200 and something steps that will descend. Then we'll now do a canopy walk. Then we'll now check out Willie Falls. So that morning, we're doing a whole adventure. Right after that, we're going to do some delicious lunch. And then head to Agotime Petoi, Kente Village. So for those that don't know, Kente is not just found in the Ashanti region.
That's right.
It's also found in Agotime in the Volta region. So we'll do a bit of a Kente Derba. Agotime.
Petoi. Let me slow down.
So we'll go to Agotime. We'll get to experience how they do it, their weaving patterns, take a look at it, tour a little, have a beautiful derba, and then from there we'll do some shopping for those that love Kente. Take a little bit of memorabilia with you to go back. from there, we're going to head on to Keta.
Ooh, this is exciting. I thought we were just going to jump on the bus, go one or two.
No.
This is exciting.
From there, we're going to Keta. When we get to Keta, we're going to straight to Early Beach Resort, where we're literally going to be dropping our bags, having a quick shower in our room.
Early Beach Resort.
Thank you.
What a resort. My goodness.
It's amazing. We'll have our showers, change up for dinner, then we'll come and have a delicious dinner. All spread, set up, buffet style. Then after, we have live entertainment. Now, this you don't want to miss. We'll go dancing around a bonfire. Have a bit of a beach jam all throughout the evening. Those who want to swim can swim. Those who want to party can party. And then from there, we go to bed. Then the final day, we wake up in the morning, have a very leisure breakfast. So on both days, we'll have to leave pretty early. But on the final day, we get to sleep in a little bit more.
Okay.
Have a nice late breakfast. Then have some enjoyment by the beach, do a bit of beach activity. Then we'll now pack up and head on to our next stop, which is Aflao. When we get to Aflao, we'll have a delicious lunch with some very exciting personalities. Then we'll now head to the Aflao border. So for those that have never crossed...
Hey, are you going to tell us?
Those that have never crossed the boundaries of Ghana before,
okay.
Those that have always wanted to stamp their passports, this is your chance to do so.
Okay.
So you can cross the border, walk across the border, say you've officially entered a country,
okay.
Stamp your passport, and then get back on the bus. There, I'm told there's some very exciting shopping options. So at the Aflao border, things are quite cheap and things are exciting to buy, so you can shop for a bit of what you want. Pack up your things and get back on the bus. Then we'll head back to Accra, making a few stops across the way till we get back to TB3 and officially wrap up our 3-day weekend.
Oh my goodness. You know, I knew we were doing this expedition. I didn't know the full details. I knew we had some excitement here and there, but this is a very exciting itinerary.
I'm telling you.
And I mean, beg your pardon, especially in the Volta region. I just returned on when was it, Sunday?
Yes.
The beaches,
it's blessed.
I mean, so much better, especially when you go to the Early Beach Resorts. I remember when I was last there, that was the highlight of the morning.
Oh, wow.
You wake up and it is just clear water, clean beaches. You walk from one end to the other, all your troubles are gone. And it was so therapeutic to wake up. They have some beautiful hut chalets.
Yes.
I mean, the food was glorious.
Literally.
The beach was clean. The waves were crashing, and super exciting. So for those of you who are going to be spoiling yourselves with this expedition, you're in for a treat. It's Ghana Month. We're encouraging us to also participate in domestic tourism. It's very important.
Absolutely. And the best part about it is the price. So all this, including of breakfast, lunch, dinner, accommodation, transportation, and your souvenirs, is going for $3,999.
Shut the front door.
$3,999.
I said shut the front door.
Only. What? And you get a savings if you're two. So if it's you and your sister, brother, you and your significant other, you and your special one, you and your jole, you and your side, all of them can come. And for two people...
I'm doing 3. Let's see. For those of you who are brave enough, if you bring both of your girlfriends, we'll give you super discount.
Thank you.
If you bring both of your booze, we'll give you an extra discount. Let us know.
So for both, if you're two people, it's $7,500, meaning you get to save another extra about 250 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So you walk away, so about 200 Ghana cedis. So you end up paying 3,750 Ghana cedis.
Exciting.
3,750 if you're two. And for those that like, their privacy, you don't want to be one in a room, it's 4,500 Ghana cedis only.
Okay.
That's it. So for 3,999, you literally walk away with an adventure of a lifetime. 3 days, all expenses paid. All you gotta do is pack your bags.
Just pack your bags and
Just
come here.
pack your bags.
Get ready for the weekend.
Absolutely. That's it. So Friday morning, find a way to escape, find an excuse to tell your boss, and then Friday morning, by 5 a.m. you are here and ready.
Like your boss that hasn't even encouraged you to do local tourism, shame on him.
Thank you. Give us a call, 0531-100927. That's 0531-100927 right now to be a part of 3FM Expedition. It's AJ and Helen in the building.
Give it up. Woo.
After a very long week, we're unwinding right here on the show. What are your big weekend plans, though, if I must ask?
Well, Fit Start is still on, and we're more than halfway through on day 34, I believe. Woo woo. Feeling very good. We had a good midweek fat blasting session, so that was quite good. But on Saturday, we go again. Team Titans, Team Spartan. You are saying woo woo for both. I'm going to kick you out of the Team Spartan group chat.
I'm a floating voter, okay?
You when is good, you are
I
here.
take the day and I go move on to each side.
Tomorrow, what team are you joining?
When we get there, we'll know.
You check out who has made themselves available to see where their strength is. Oh, yeah, bad man.
Oh, my.
So looking forward to, excuse me, what is in the air today?
I don't even know. It's like, what's going on?
Oh, it's lack of money.
I think so.
It's making my throat dry.
Send us a moment and it will
lubricates their throats. All weekend long, AJ will be strengthening and training her throat. I won't elaborate on that further, but chill weekend, working out kakra, and then relaxing as much as possible. I don't have money, so I don't want to leave my house. That's basically what's going on.
Okay.
What about you?
TGMA's nominees announcement is happening tomorrow. I'm on stage, and that should be exciting to see. So it's live on TV at 9 p.m.
Exciting.
So we will be. In fact, we should probably even look at the music, and we'll come back to that. But that's going to be my big Saturday plan. Sunday sleeping.
Needed.
Doing quite a bit of sleeping.
But then I'll go on Snapchat and see AJ whining her neck at one program or another. If it's not a 60th birthday, if somebody's launching this, and then somebody this. So where were you? Somebody dinner. I say, hey,
no, it was if
yes. So what time of the day was that?
In the evening. So I went to go and break fast with them.
Wow.
That day, please.
Okay.
I fasted that day.
Okay.
So I can break. So it makes sense to break with them.
That's all right. Alhamdulillah.
But it was for my old school. So I went to a Turkish school in Ghana.
Oh, I see.
And they were Muslim. So the school proprietors and everything else were Muslim. So
okay.
They do an iftar dinner for members of their community, and then the larger group. I think they've done a bit of a chamber or union for Turkish Ghanaians as well. So they also did. The idea is also bring some awareness there. So they had quite a number of individuals, and they did some honorees as well. So that was nice to see. And it's quite interesting. The food was interesting. It was very interesting.
Okay, that's good, because I was trying to see, see what the options were. I wasn't seeing you so good, but I'm listening. You had a good time. Ultimately,
I had a good time.
It's for a good cause.
I mean, I just want to break the fast, and I found food after. But I came for the ambience.
There's also Lent happening.
Oh yes, quite a number of. Are you wait? Lent is for Catholics, right, or is it all Christians? Because I've seen people that are saying that I'm giving things up for Lent, and I don't think they are Catholic. I be Anglican, I be Roman Catholic.
Lent. The Lent is it for everybody?
It's for everybody, yeah. Okay, so if you have to give up something for Lent, what will you give up?
Actually quite easy. I should, and so I'm working on it. Give up sugary drinks, fizzy pop, fizzy drinks, carbonated drinks. That didn't used to be my jam. Until very recently. It's like now I can't eat a meal unless there's something, a sugary drink on the side.
Are you serious?
I don't know why I picked that.
Oh my
habit.
God.
So I would gladly give up sugary fizzy drinks for Lent and focus on drinking just water or even the fresh juices. You have to be careful because it's packed full of sugar, isn't it? So everything in moderation.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to cut out. What about you?
Carbs. I give all the carbs as bent of to go.
I don't want people say I'm not eating kami. I will never stop. I want to declare and put on record that for as long as I live, I will never denounce rice.
Oh my
yam,
God.
bread.
That's hilarious.
Masa.
And I think I'm trying to work on also giving up. So my problem with sugar, I don't actually have a weird obsession with sugar. I can live without it a lot, actually.
Okay. So you're not one who's
Not so much.
for the sweet
but the
drinks.
problem is when maybe there's no option and I take it without even realizing. I think one of these, we're doing a shoot or we're doing something recently and it was very stressful, and then the only thing available was a drink.
Okay.
I think it was Ghana month lunch.
Oh, of course.
And then we're running around. Yes, there was so much going on, and then the Bell Beverages brought their drinks, and I was like, okay, great. And I just chugged. I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to be taking this. But then it was halfway down already. So I will try to add sugary drinks to it. Does sugary drink cover champagne?
No, not really. Unless you are giving up.
Does alcohol not turn into sugar after?
It does. It really does. And I mean, if there's one thing, if you're like on a wellness journey, you probably should give up is alcohol. It's just how.
But once every Friday, there's no.
Oh, I think it's good for you. Today, cry. If you people I'll drink red wine. It's supposed to be heart healthy, isn't it?
And then
a glass of 4.
So
and the heart is pumping and beating energetically.
Other things will be energetic as well.
I mean, it is a Friday after all.
It is a Friday.
You have a bit of wine to set the mood.
In fact, today I'll go to church. I'll go to church.
To do what day?
Okay, so one of the preachers I actually really, really like is Apostle Salmon.
Okay.
And I hear he's coming to Ghana for the IS conference or something.
Okay.
So it's something that I want to pass by this evening to see.
Oh.
So after TV, I'll probably just pass by there
and see what's going on.
And just, flash and see. And then see how that works. I just throw a wrench into everyone's plans in it.
I'm like, Friday church, dear.
We're on a happy hour note, and I just said, wah.
Oh, no. I mean, it's good to go to church on a Friday. Why not?
Well, yes. Hallelujah. But, yeah, how has Ghana Month been for you?
Do you know what? Every time we celebrate Ghana Month, I feel positive about it and sometimes a bit negatively about it. Because I'd much rather that this is the norm, right? So that if I choose to wear a kaba on a Tuesday, it's not out of the ordinary. It's not something that is relegated just for Fridays. Because I feel like I've looked way more beautiful wearing made in Ghana, wearing locally produced clothing, doing more local hairstyles. I think that suits me way better than, the usual suits, skirt suits, and foreign dresses. So during Ghana Month, I'm excited. I love that we indulge in all things Ghanaian, but I wish that was really
more a staple.
Yeah, so that if you decide to show up at work on a Monday with a full kaba and slit, that's actually the norm. And then maybe once in a while we mix in that foreign element, and that we promote and highlight made in Ghana a lot more, because it's one of our issues as a country. How much of an appetite we have for foreign goods, foreign products, as against local goods. In some countries, really, when you enter the shops and stores, the first or the foremost items you see are things locally made. But when it comes to clothing or shoes, now we're doing way better. We patronize made in Ghana way more. Even in the last 6 years since relocating, I see it's on the up. But it should be every day. So the finance minister goes and reads the budget, and he has a really beautifully locally made card.
Horseman shoes.
I
loved it.
Yes, the bag. And I saw a real, I think it must have been from Horseman themselves,
how they were doing the bag.
And I
found
thought,
that exciting.
This is what it's all about. The more we push made in Ghana, straight into our faces, the more people are excited about it. You don't have to, Oko Korea, Manimiwe, Oko China, Manimiwe. Buy it locally, the shoes, the earrings. Let's keep on buying more. Then we export it. I mean, to the point that we're importing Yemuadie.
Oh, Charlie.
And we're importing everything.
What is it?
What is this?
I mean,
we spend in excess of hundreds of millions of dollars on intestinal organs, liver, and Yemuadie. And also, I mean, come on, let's be so serious.
I mean, even that.
Even that. So I love Ghana Month for the emphasis on Ghana and buying made in Ghana. Look, we eat so many Ghanaian snacks and it should be the staple.
I love that. And then on the issue of made in Ghana and Ghana Month, of course, one thing we also do here on Fridays is we open up our Ghana village.
Yes.
So behind the premises of TV3, we've created a very elaborate Ghana village. And every Friday from 4 p.m. to like late, we do live band music. We give vendors opportunity to sell amazing made in Ghana products and services and food. We give free bubra sometimes.
And 4 p.m. you said.
I'm telling you.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm hoping today we get like a fufu vendor. Or maybe like some kilowilli vendor. I know. Last week I think we had quite a number, including the kebab, which went down really. So that's where my I can't even say.
That's
my throat
training
exercise for Gobe started. You understand?
I understand. Last Friday you had a good time.
I had a really good time.
I'm sure you
the
did.
drinks went down very, very well. Shout out to Astus. He's tuned in. He's asking if we have a nice mixture in the studios, making us laugh so much. Not yet, but it's a Friday night.
No. That's what we should do.
Honestly, we need to. It will be really nice.
In fact, maybe next Friday we turn the studio into our own local Ghana village. You know what? We've been talking about made in Ghana, Ghana. Maybe we open it up. You have a 1-minute pitch. You come and sit down, tell us about your Ghana-made product. You plug your socials. Then you get up. It's like speed dating.
Someone else comes through.
Like it. Come and tell us about your made in Ghana business.
Our new idea for the year.
Message my producer.
I'm telling you. So in case you're wondering what's going on, every Friday we try and break a new business idea. So you can take notes when you're tuned in. We were the, you see, if you ever see someone, we were the innovators that did the Koshedi Meko outside every event venue.
We still haven't started. We haven't bought even 1 crate of eggs to go and do this Koshedi Meko.
But if anyone does it, the trademark is us. We can go for our intellectual property.
That's true. And we have the tapes to prove it. All our shows are recorded.
Thank you.
We know the date is there, everything.
Try it.
Yeah.
Then we did our mobile cocktail bar.
Mobile cocktail bar as well.
So if you ever do more, we will count for our returns. Everything you've done, we want.
Oh, but it's coming up. We'll put some here. Next Friday. It's about to be Ghana Village.
Ghana Village.
A tiny Ghana Village in the studios.
I like it. I like it a lot. We're there.
They should watch out for their items. Be siphoning all those there.
One by one.
They'll come and see the village is here. We'll ask them, maybe we can borrow their pots.
Why not?
The show will be done.
Caring is sharing.
When I get up,
Caring is sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Caring is caring. Caring is sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Caring is sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
And caring is sharing.
Caring is sharing. Yeah. But what? I was going to ask you a question. What are you not willing to share?
What am I not willing to share? I can't think of, apart from, my other half, yes. I can't think of too many things that I mind sharing. Sharing really is caring, to be honest. Especially when you're on a weight loss journey. So now if I'm eating the food, I'm saying, hey, I'm not going to get fat alone.
Share
the food.
I
don't mind. What are you not willing to share?
At the risk of sounding controversial, very little.
Hey, let's move on.
But yesterday, and then right now, if you tune into TV3, so if you buy a TV set, we'll encourage you to tune in right now to TV3, where the swearing in of the new IGP, Christian Yuhonu, is currently ongoing. I'm kind of sad to see Dan Pizzi go.
You sad? Why?
Just a little. I feel that he, in terms of making the police look a little attractive, he did do that.
Okay.
He gave them a facelift. Okay. If it really translated into the attitude, that's another conversation altogether. But in terms of increasing police presence, which made it feel a little bit, I don't know. I also had a bit of a problem with too much police presence. Yes, because it felt that they were everywhere.
At times, it felt as if you were in a police state.
Yes.
You're getting stopped constantly. Yes. I've never been searched so many times in my life.
So many checkpoints everywhere.
So I want to check your car for drugs and ammunition.
But then, did it do a good thing to deter a lot of crime.
The stats will have to tell us whether or not, like as per crime rates, the figures reported and all of that, we would have to juxtapose the numbers to really get a true sense of whether or not it heightened security, because it's one thing to have, you know, a lot of security presence
during the day.
During the day, I mean, also here and there in the evening, the usual checkpoints plus some during busy times. Did it translate into less crime? I'm not sure. People complain about crime. It felt, it felt like still. I mean, do I have any particular feelings? For me, the way in which demonstrators were handled.
Now that is what Timmy marks.
And for me, that's all the marks. It was so frustrating to see how young Ghanaians were prevented from voicing out. And for any government and every government, you should allow people to vent.
Yes.
Not letting your citizens vent.
That's what even increases.
That's what increases. So for every time that protesters wanted to go out and hit the streets and let their grievances be heard, the response was so draconian, so heavy-handed, so unreasonable, and at times illegal. To the point that it blew up every protest. So days 1, 2, 3 are quiet because a few people have gone out, they've been arrested. Then come day 4, everybody has now masked up because you have to free the people. And so I did not like that about his tenure, and everything rises and falls with the IGP. Honestly. So I hope there's been some reflection. And even when the service was called out, listen, you're not doing right by citizens. There was no apology.
None.
In fact, sometimes there were U-turns, justifications, and so on and so forth. So for me, he served his time. I think he made some interesting decisions. A lot of people took issue with not having comms be readily accessible. So he stopped all communications with police unless it comes from a central point. And that, as an on-air broadcaster, in this field, frustrating because, you know, it's you don't get a chance to interrogate the information given. Okay, you've been told one thing, but you're like, no, I know that this happened or that happened. So that I also didn't like. Also, last one, the PRing of it all.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of posturing as against getting the work done.
And when that leaked IGP tape came and the IGP had to face the committee, for me, it didn't feel real. I tweeted about it. I haven't been shy about it at all. It didn't feel completely, I don't want to use the word genuine, that feels harsh, but it felt like too much, you know, too rehearsed for me. It didn't feel real. And human beings can tell if something is curated or if it is real. And so those are reasons that I think could have also brought his marks down. But we also see what COP, now IGP Christian Tete Yohonu, also does, because handling the police service is no easy feat. There's a lot of distrust for the police. There's a lot of, you know, not the best will for the police, and that's something that must change, because the police, it's a service, not a force. In other places, you should feel free to walk up to an officer if you have issues and so on and so forth. Here, sometimes, I think there was a study that said that 70% of Ghanaians would rather call a relative, a friend, before calling our emergency services, and that's the police included. Because
I have been in situations and I've never thought to even call anybody else but my family.
I mean, look at that.
Ever.
Look at that.
And then should be in a position where I feel that I have ready access. But no, it's always family and friends first. Rather call a car before you call an ambulance service. So we have a new IGP. We see what happens, but that is my assessment of the tenure. Listen, we want to relate with real individuals. Our problems are real, and let's get down to real business. That's it. You're great.
That's it.
Well, yep. How do you feel about the new IGP and the old IGP? Needs to get in the booth. Send us a message. Use the hashtag 3Lounge and tell us all about it. But of course, live now on TV3, breaking news. It's the swearing in of Christian Yohonu as a new IGP. But 5 more minutes to go to wrap up the show, and we're reminding you that on the 22nd of March, 3FM Gobe Festival. Gobe Festival. Whether you like Gobe and back to your weird Gobe combinations again. So you've done pasta. No, you've done pasta and what?
No, that was pasta and okra soup.
Oh Lord.
What can the Lord do for you? What can the Lord do for you?
What's the weirdest gobe combination you've ever done?
But it's gobe, something that I think is sacrosanct. So
only plantain.
Even adding egg is overkill. Really, when it comes to gobe, it's one of the things that I'm...
or just egg. You know, you have to qualify. There's regular egg and there's kushani meko.
So for the gobe, some people do kushani meko.
I mean, that's the only way to eat.
On top of the...
That's the only way to eat. Kushani meko is the only way to eat egg, in my opinion.
Oh,
like any other egg,
it
is
doesn't
not egg.
qualify.
Yeah.
Even to add that to gobe, it's excessive. Yes, I was talking about methane gas.
What about sausage?
It's a foul.
Chicken?
And it's a red card. It's a very big red
Avocado.
card. That I can pardon.
Yam.
So it's yam, beans, and plantain.
Yes.
You'll be escorted out if I see something like that on your plate.
Promo, there's yam in it. There's yam. Play it again, please. Bring it again. Bring it again. So there's the beans and then the egg and then...
This combination I'm not mad at. Hey, wait, no, I didn't see the others.
Avocado,
no.
Yam and gari and fish. So what about fish? Are you against fish?
I'm not against fish at all.
So you're against chicken, but you're not against fish?
The fish, I can eat it just like...
What did chicken ever do to you?
No. Some people put chicken in okra stew or soup.
Okay, now that
and that I really find problematic.
What about chicken in soup?
Oh, normal. Chicken like
soup?
Yeah, normal. But as for chicken, so fried chicken in the burabun. No, it just stop that. Or fried chicken with the gobe.
No, fried chicken with the gobe, that's not bad.
No, please. Not at all.
Huh? We should switch over. We're crossing over.
Oh, kiss your bride. Now you may kiss your bride. Oh, kiss your bride. You may kiss your bride. Oh, kiss your bride.
Okay. So combinations are going to be Agwan this entire week. Helen and myself will be back right after the news.
The weekend is here, Charlie.
The weekend is not here yet.